Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Byproducts of AFKing. Which one of them is apparently called Insanity because I forgot what I was doing. Ah yes, we are going to start today's episode by doing a bit of adventuring, but the problem is that since tungsten takes a ton of time to cook, I want to get a badge up and running. So I'm processing every ounce of scheelite that we have, well not that we have, the ones that I could find easily. And we are converting it into whatever the hell this is. Also very soon we are going to have a central power station in the form of large gas turbine. So I'm making some casings. I have already made one stack and we are going to make one stack more, just in case. It does help emptying your inventory panel, cause each one of these stupid little blocks is like 15 ingots, I think. That should be half a stack more. I'm waiting for more stainless steel, which takes some time. But let me make the final batch, and then we go exploring. I told myself this is going to be an easy job, but I think it's been 1.5 hours or so. But I'm really happy with the result. This is the amount of tungsten steel that we have. We're cooking a teeny tiny bit more, and this is the amount of tungsten dust that we have. What I want to be able to do when we're back from exploration is to upgrade our blast furnace, and maybe make one more and make an area for it. The issue is that we're not out of scheelite, we're out of materials to process, for example, hydrochloric acid or hydrogen. Well, essentially we're out of hydrogen, this is why we can't make hydrochloric acid. I have to start fixing that very soon. Okay, I have set up the machines to process some of the things that I want, and let us go on a very small adventure. And what is it that we want from this adventure? Well, we are looking for apiaries, and a few nodes, and obviously any interesting hive that we find. Nope, you're garbage. Well, this is nice, but I don't want that. Garbage? Not garbage. Again, not garbage. Seems to be our lucky day. Oh, garbage. Why are we getting so many garbage? We want the ones to be pristine, like this one. So over at this village, which is, I don't know, maybe 1,500 blocks away from home, there are 2 nodes that I want. And apparently a hive. Garbage. More garbage? Yeah, actually, something that would help is that you leave the nodes on the journey map. Yes, we have found the node. There's nothing very special about this node, it's just that it has aqua and it has ignis, and those are the aspects that I want. We also have 2 scepters, so we should be able to take 2 nodes back home. I misplaced that one. Boom. I guess you're also fine. Voila. So for the moment, you guys start feeding. Our nodes are not the best, but they're much better than mushrooms. Also, all of them are bright, so they're going to regenerate V much faster. A few hundred episodes ago, when I was looking for good bees, somebody told me that they don't really have to be pristine, they can also be garbage. And he told me that they're going to last for a very long time. I did listen to you. And I just wanted to know, should you tell that princess who died, or should I tell her? Because honestly speaking, they don't last that long. Anyways, we're not done with adventuring because I did not find a single apiary. I just wanted to leave the bees back home. Also, I'm no longer using the iron scepter. Whoop, that's the hungry note. Yes, as I was saying, I'm no longer using the iron scepter that we made because I'm afraid I might kill my own nodes. Well, not kill, but damage them. So this is why instead of carrying 3 scepters, now we just have the 2. Also, did you know that exploration has been made much easier? Boom. Haha. It's a bit expensive on Perdicio, but it's very useful. Very soon we are going to get into applied energistics, so why the hell not? I don't feel lonely. Go to hell. Calculation, engineering. Is this poison? Oh yeah. Nice. You should be aqua. I like that. I had to come back to the base to drop off some bees. We have 42 tungsten and a few hot tungsten, and well, the rest is still being produced. Also, look how fast we're consuming fuel. That is terrible. It's just because of tungsten. That's it. Yeah, this is much better. Also, have I mentioned which is the worst part of making this focus? The blink. Unknown aspects? No. Quartz sphere? No. Quantum eye? No, not at all. Ender shards. It's a very rare drop from Enderman. Very rare. If you think that was too much, you should see what I had to do with the withers. And the reason for that is very simple. We were supposed to do some remodeling at our benzene area to make it free. By free, I don't really mean that it's going to be 100% free, but it's going to be relatively free because we are powering it using our mob farm. I made a new hole and I lost. Oh, it's here. So now these machines that you see over here are being powered by the shards that we're getting from the nether. And well, this is the rate that we're making benzene. It's almost 160 millibuckets per second, but as usual, there is a problem. But don't you worry, I can improve this. And that problem is that the entire time that I was working at our Thaumcraft area and also this place, we were making tungsten steel, right? We are still making it because we ran out of fuel, but this is how fast we're consuming fuel. And yeah, it's way higher than 160 millibuckets per second. One of the things that I really want to do is that I want to make nitrobenzene instead of benzene. The energy capacity of a benzene cell is 360,000 EU. Nitrobenzene is 1.6 million. So that will increase our efficiency by 500%, but there is a bit of a problem. Making nitrobenzene requires 10 buckets of nitration mixture. A nitration mixture is not that bad, it's just a combination of nitric acid and sulfuric acid. The problem is making them, and making them requires power. I don't really want to waste our benzene, nitrobenzene or GregTech fuels on generating basic resources like oxygen, hydrogen and nitrogen, so we need to come up with a solution. A solution which is sustainable and cheap. And unlike GregTech, does not require that much maintenance. Cause I can make a large gas turbine and it's going to be amazing and it's going to be super fuel efficient, but you have to change the turbine from time to time, otherwise there's going to be an explosion. If it breaks, obviously. So what is my solution? The high pressure boiler from Railcraft, which there is also a steam turbine for it and it makes around 200 EU, I think, in this version. But that is not a huge problem because these machines are extremely cheap for us, it's only made out of steel and well, if we need more turbines, we can have more turbines. If we need more boilers, we can add more boilers. And since the machines that we're going to operate in order to make oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, nitric acid and sulfuric acid are going to be low voltage or medium voltage, steam is going to be a good solution. But one of the reasons that people don't use this is that, well, it does require a ton of fuel. And I have an idea for the fuel. Well, there are actually two ideas that I have. First off, we're going to use the liquid fueled boiler because we can give it lava. There is an item from Thaumic Exploration called the Everburn Urn. And yeah, the recipe is not great, but we can make this. It's not a huge problem. The problem is powering it. It is going to need an energized node with Ignis so that it would be powered. That is something that I really want to do, but I don't really want to do that for a boiler. Did we crash? No. So I thought as an alternative, we're going to use the endothermic pump from Extra Utilities. I have not used the pump over the past 5 years, so I'm pretty excited. So just to sum up, we're going to have boilers from Railcraft. If possible, we're also going to have a few turbines from Railcraft, and we're going to pump it lava with the endothermic pump. Let me craft some items. Oh, as it turns out, I was already crafting items. Super Tank Mark II. These are good circuits. Yeah, we use the garbage ones. Thank you. You do get excited that you're going to play with a mod that you haven't played for a very long time and make the pump, then you realize you need a QED. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I have no idea how many resources we're going to need, but I'm going to make as much as we can. Oh, and by the way, as a quest reward, I got this 16 times nichrome cable. At this point, I'm contemplating maybe an energized node is going to be a better option, because for QED, we're going to need Carbonite. We need it in order to make magical wood. But I guess having a QED has its own perks. So let us go and get some Carbonite. Also, I did make the advanced EV pump. So yeah, we're committed. Also, there is a very high chance that we're going to die because we have to fight the Hydra first. Why is he damaged? Did my bow do anything? I don't think so. We go in. Just wanted to mention I hate you. We did a decent amount of damage. We got one hit, which grew back. And for some reason he died. Good. It seems we have found the entrance. Well, not... Oh yeah, we have found the entrance. That's good. I did find the roof, but we have to do the achievements. So as usual, this is also a maze. Let me find the boss and I'll bring you back. Well, as it turns out, this time it wasn't really a maze. It was pretty close. Hello. How are you all? Can we kill them with the bow? Yeah, that's easier. Yeah, I just had to make a few turns. That was great. One thing that I should have done and would have been probably wise was to bring some pearls, but I think flight also works. Yes, it does. Nice. We don't need to kill the ghast for Carbonite, we can just steal the Carbonite. Oops, he spawned. But voila, some Carbonite. Come on, give it to me. Well, that is one. And there's a recipe on the wall. Is this how you make Carbonite? Or has it been disabled in this mod pack? Yeah, There is more here, nice. And that should be the end of it. We need quite a bit, we actually need 6 pieces, I think. Also, I was wondering, is it easier to kill him with the bow? There's your answer, I guess. Oh, never mind. We have all we need. We just go home. We just majestically jump and stop. There is absolutely no need that we have to do it in our Thaumcraft base because we do have a workbench in our own base. But I thought I will do it over here because I also need to recharge my wands. Cause you know, I'm slowly making some heart canisters and we have 2 pink hearts. We're not gonna talk about it. Ever. You don't need that much fee. Oh, it's just 8.5. Okay. Fine by me. You know, technically, we could have just energized one of these ones. But I do actually want to drain up the nether because there is something that I'm looking for under the lava pool. We will get to that later on, don't you worry. I never explained, the magical wood that we needed in order to make the QED is actually like a bookshelf. So if you put it around your enchantment table, you should be fine. And I just broke one. But in this mod pack we have Botania, so we can just use pylons if we want. Also the QED is actually quite fun. This is a crafting table from extra utilities and every time that you look at it, it's going to have a different name. This time it's Quantum Entity Device. And now for some reason it's not changing. Okay, but anyways, the way that it works is kind of fun. You put in your items and it doesn't need any power, it just needs these Ender Flux crystals. You see the particles? The more of them you have, the faster it's going to work. But essentially, here is our endothermic pump, which is not a quest. Why? I am carrying a very small care package with us and let us see if this thing works. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why it shouldn't, but just in case. We also need to find a decent location. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Yeah, here is good. And I think the way that this guy used to work is that you have to place it on top of lava like so. We give you a capacitor, a tank on top. Yes, we're getting lava. Oh, that's fast. Really fast. With just one capacitor. It's 100 RF per tick, that's nothing. This is why this is expensive. But in any case, I did bring a generator. We just flip you and give you some shards. What are you doing? Shut up. Look how fast we're getting lava, it's better than the urn. But in order to transfer it to the overworld, what I was thinking is that we're going to use the mirrors. So we can have some sort of a conduit like so. We extract, we insert into the mirror. So when I place down this mirror in the overworld, we should be able to get lava. But this is awesome. More awesome than I thought. And I bet you that has a lot of ignis. That node. There's also a quest to kill 10 of these guys. I don't mind getting it. So far I think I have killed like 5 or 6 of them, they're very rare. Although I don't come here that often. 1 million, okay. This is ridiculous. I mean, I really had to check this again. 2000 buckets, right? You're crazy. And we just used 1 shard. You see, even though we're playing with GregTech, not using GregTech pays off. This is just going to be for testing purposes, it's not going to be the permanent location of the boiler, but let's see if it actually works. The maximum size of the boiler is a 3x3x4 tall, so we have 9 boilers, the fluid version, and we do have 27 high pressure boilers. They are made out of steel, which at this very moment this is extremely cheap for us. So we shall provide you with some water, smack you with a wrench, so water should go in very slowly, and just in case I have brought some of the lava that we got from a quest reward, which doesn't go in. Okay, we place you down, then we pick you up. Will that go in? No, let's bring a tank. I did check the wiki, it says that it's going to work with lava, it even had a value. So if I give you the lava, you should do something. Fluid output? No. Does it have to go from the top? No. Can I pump in creosote oil? Ooh, that's not good, because that means they kind of disabled it. Just for my own sanity, I had to check the wiki again, and yes, there is lava. So I don't know if it was an old thing and it got removed, or it's a new thing and it was never implemented, but this is not working. The main issue is I can get these kind of boilers to work. Cause yes, it doesn't accept lava, but I have infinite coal. But I really want that stupid lava to work, and well, I found something. Thermal boiler. It consumes lava, it gives you steam, but it also gives you pahui hui lava, which sounds funny. That pahui hui lava goes inside another thermal boiler and you will get more steam. So that is something which is very interesting for me. The problem is, we can't make it, because it does require an alloy, which requires the alloy blast smelter. This guy over here, which after we made this, all the multi-blocks will be unlocked. We can't craft most of them, but most of them will be unlocked, including the thermal boiler. Obviously, I can't do everything in one episode, so what we're going to do is that we're just gonna make the blast smelter. The one thing that we were missing in order to make it was zirconium, which is just a combination of carbon and zirconium inside the mixer, okay? And it's pretty fast. Nice. You're still making tungsten steel. You're a jerk. We have a ton, but why are you still working? Maybe I should also upgrade the coils. Yeah, actually maybe I should, because this is gonna take ages. We got some nichrome and we need 16 ingots, which... oh, we got it, okay. Oh, and yes, the recipe is extreme voltage. So you, my dearest friend, you go back over here. Here is your battery, just in case. We have a ton of mica. So, nichrome, tungsten wires, and mica. I have a feeling this is gonna be horrible for our fuel, yeah. Look, it's okay. We will survive. I think if you have better coils, it's also going to give you a discount on the power consumption, but I'm not really sure. Ladies and gentlemen, tungsten steel coil, 16 of them. And for the first time, I did not make 18. Equal trade, we copy, and we paste. Nice. It still takes 125 seconds. Also, with all this tungsten steel, I just realized, do you know how long this episode has been? Each stack almost takes 2 hours. I'm rounding it down, so 2 hours, 4, 6. I just converted 2 stacks in order to make the coils, so that is 10 hours. And we should remember that the stupid blast furnace was off for, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 hours when I was at our Thaumcraft area. So yeah, it's not just the resources that fly away in this mod pack, it's also your life. It's okay, let me make the alloy blast furnace, then we're going to wrap up. Okay, so upgrading the coils is not gonna make it faster, but it is going to give you an EU discount. Every 900 Kelvin or 1800 Kelvin, which I don't really get the difference, but above the temperature that you need. So tungsten steel requires 3000 Kelvin, the coil gives you 4500. Okay, we are getting a discount, it's just that I'm not sure how much. Oh, and by the way, I did bring some more fuel, I don't want it to run out again. Anywho, zirconium is ready and apparently you just cook it with steam. It was a very hard thing to get, I don't get it. Another thing that might worry you is that yes, the alloy blast smelter does require an advanced alloy smelter, which is insane voltage. But it is not going to be a problem because we do have mainframes, we do have tungsten steel, and we do have GT platinum. And I think we already made the IV machine hull, so yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's just that it does going to require a fair bit of titanium. Well, I have processed the dust and we have 300 ingots, it should be fine. Okay, as usual, it has been a while later and well, stable alloy or stab alloy or whatever the hell it is called. Yeah, stab alloy. We need it in order to make the blast smelter heat containment coil, which I think is more or less like this coil, hopefully. Anyways, its name fits its character. It literally stabs you in the back. It's such a horrible metal to work with because when you pick it up, you burn. And tungsten doesn't do that to you. It takes 10 seconds to cool down. And well, you saw it in the bending machine, it's just terrible. Anywho, we can't make it. Ah yes, the frame. There you go. 16 of that. I already got the quest when I made the controller, so apparently these guys don't really matter, which is good. Also, in the meantime, I was really busy. I have been making a ton more circuits. You know, we have a stack here, 11 here, and I already had a stack on me, but the best part is the clean room got damaged, so we lost a few circuits. Obviously, I'm still making more circuits. Those are not very important, let us try to assemble this guy. I think the way that the blast smelter works is that it's just going to give us fluids, but I could be wrong. I'm really hoping that it's going to be like the blast smelter because I have not seen a picture of it. But the number of blocks match, so I could be correct. And the heat containment coil is better than concrete. Too bad it's very expensive. Even though I have disabled pollution, we do need a muffler hatch. And then we have a ton more hatches to fit. So, input bus. I don't think it really needs to have an input hatch, but there you go. Also, we are going to put the output hatch over here, because as I have already mentioned, if it does give us only fluids, we do need to have a fluid solidifier. Oh, you scared me. The jerk. Also the maintenance hatch, I guess. We're also running out of duct tapes. I should make a stack one day. So you are running fine, and that's all we wanted. Should we use it for something? So, Tantalloy. Probably not. Am I looking at the correct thing? This doesn't seem to be correct. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be correct. I'm looking at the thermal boiler and it's talking about the coke oven. So if we look at the coke oven, it's still talking about the coke oven. Okay. Yes, the boiler needs thermal containment casing, which I'm not even going to bother reading this. It's something steel 350. Oh, which is a lovely combination. Steel, aluminium, cobalt, nickel, and whatever the hell this is. Let us see if it works. And that whatever the hell this is, we have almost 300 of it and I have no idea where we got it. It's probably a byproduct of something. One of the most ridiculous things that we didn't have was steel dust. I was looking if there is an easy recipe of making it. Apparently you get it from bees too. What are you doing? Okay, good. Nothing. So we smack you with a mallet and hope for the best. 10 seconds. We should also get our mold. Oh yeah, that was great. This is something that we should have made it last season, but I had no idea that it existed. I'm garbage at GregTech. Although I have a feeling we should have a buffer or something, cause this makes it really fast. But as a quest reward, we can get 2 EV loot bags, which I'm gonna get it. Come on, it's not giving it to me. I don't know why. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.